Thanks a lot for taking this time and watching this video. My name is Marcin and I live in Banks. I moved to KL around 18 months ago and we're currently expanding our business quite fast and looking for professional business people to partner up with. And ideally I would like to speak to people with property background. Why? Because currently the property market in KL has slowed down quite a lot. I speak on a regular basis to many property agents and some of them they haven't received paycheck for 2-3 months. So I would like to share with you this short video prepared by a business partner, Randy. So check it out and see if it makes sense for you. If it does and if you're serious, I would like to talk to you. So fill up the form and I will see you on the other side. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Hi, I'm Randy Schrader. Is this your first look at MonaV? Wow, I feel a little bit of pressure because if I do a good job in this next handful of minutes, we'll probably wind up being in business together. If somehow I fail to open your eyes to the possibilities, then there could be opportunity lost for you and for me. What is MonaV? MonaV is a network marketing company, and when I say that, I know that brings every different thought and fear and emotion into people's minds. How grateful I am that 19 years ago, I was open to the possibility. I met with a leader in the industry, and he asked me that simple question. He said, "Randy, are you open to the possibility?" Now, at that moment in time, I was laboring under financial pressure, even though the prior 12 months had been the biggest income years of my life, the biggest income year. I had learned how to make money, but I hadn't learned how to create wealth, and suddenly the market turned over on me. Do you know what that feels like? Has the market turned over on you? Are there some financial pressures you have today you didn't anticipate? That's where I was, and a fellow said, "Randy, are you open to the possibilities of what network marketing can be?" And I said yes to those possibilities. Well, that was 18 years and $28 million ago. I am so glad that my eyes were open, and I hope that your eyes can become open. This is what he asked me. He said, "Randy, today, do you get to work where you want?" And I didn't. I worked in a large brokerage firm, and I was told which office I would work in. He said, "Do you get to work when you want?" I didn't. I worked when the market was open. He said, "Do you get to work with whom you want?" And I have to tell you, most of my relationships were not as positive as I would have liked. And then he asked me the clinching question. He said, "Do you get to choose if you will continue to work because you build an income stream that's taken on a life of its own? If you choose to go to the beach for the next year," he said, "Randy, will your income go on?" And I said, "No, only my bills would go on." He said, "Are you open to the possibility of change?" And I was. I hope you're open to the possibility of change. He then taught me what the elements are that are required for success in a network marketing company. And I'll teach you in the next handful of minutes what those elements are. It's first of all a product that matters to people. And my next thought then is, are you open to the possibility that maybe, just maybe, this MonaV, which is both a company and a product, are you open to the possibility that MonaV, with its unique blend, with its premier blend of fruits, principally being the acai berry, the most potent antioxidant yet discovered on earth, are you open to the possibility that that product might create in you a physical benefit so profound and so pronounced that you become an advocate for this company and for this product almost by accident? The first element required for success is a product that matters to people. MonaV has that at a different level than anything I've ever seen. The second element required for success is a company where execution is absolutely extraordinary, where it is excellent. MonaV is what I would describe as a miracle of network marketing. The company's been in business for less than 4 years, has accumulated more than $1.5 billion in sales in that period of time. You know, the results are just stunning. This is a company whose execution so dramatically exceeds anything I've before witnessed in the industry. It's a product line that matters to people. It's a company whose execution is extraordinary. It is timing that is clear, that is obvious, that is beyond refute. And when I contemplate timing at this moment, I think of so many things. I think of the absolute meltdown of the stock market, the equity market, and the number of jobs that are displaced. I think of the complete collapse of the real estate market in so much of the Western world. I think of so many people whose lives are in financial turmoil, and I take that moment of impasse and I think, gosh, what if I could show people how to get out of the problem and into the solution? What if I could be involved with a company where that economic malaise is not negatively impacting me? What if I could be the one throwing a life preserver to others? That for me would be an extraordinary positive. And so I think of timing as it relates to the whole industry. And then I think of timing as it relates to this extraordinary company, MonaV. I contemplate the fact that this company has done what no company has ever done before in setting the stage for what I will be assault on the highest peaks, the absolute highest peaks anyone's ever experienced in this industry. I believe that MonaV is going to be a $20 billion company 20 years from now, and you have a chance to become a part of the foundation, the absolute ground the ground level base building processes of what this company is and can be. The first element required for success is a product line that matters to people. I don't know you and you don't know me, but I do know this. This product matters to you. Give it a chance. Try one bottle. I think if you have one bottle, you'll want the second. That will prove the business. A company whose execution is absolutely extraordinary. MonaVie sets itself apart. It is not one among many. This company has no peers in my estimation. Timing that is clear, that is obvious, that is beyond refute. I think of timing in three ways. I think of industry timing. So many people today don't just want but need additional income, secondary income, and so many people have to have full-time replacement income. That's what we are. MonaVie is a company, MonaVie is a product, MonaVie is an opportunity. And then I think of timing as it relates to you as an individual. Where are you? Where are you in your life? Is it time for you to change? You know, one thing I realized at an earlier point in my career was that if I kept doing the same thing expecting a different result, I was nuts, that I had to have some change. There had to be a different direction. You know, I couldn't continue doing the same things and hoping to have a different kind of an outcome. Are you personally ready for change? If you're personally ready for change, I am so eager to stick in your hands the keys to the lock of success in this business and in this industry. It's a product that matters to people. It's a company whose execution is extraordinary. It's timing that is clear, that is obvious, that is beyond refute. It is a compensation plan that does the following things. That allows you to get out from under financial pressure, if you're under financial pressure now. And what does that mean? It means that the compensation structure must have a method that will allow you to make money quickly. You can do that in MonaVie. Many people do. It must be possible to access a significant percentage of the percentage points in the compensation plan on a part-time basis so you can continue your current job or career as you work towards replacing your income, if in fact you choose to. So you've got to be able to get there on a part-time basis. The compensation plan will allow you to one day stop. You know, there has to be a time when we can get off of the treadmill, when having engaged in this process for a period of time and established a consuming network. And that, of course, is what this is about. Establishing a consuming network that orders the MonaVie product again and again and again. Well, one day, the compensation plan must have built into it provisions that allow you to move in to a phase of passive management instead of active management so you can enjoy the income that has been created by this distribution network. An ability to generate income quickly, an ability to do so on a part-time basis, an ability to one day, someday stop if you choose to. These are things that are important in compensation methodologies. I'm considered among the more knowledgeable people in all of the industry as it relates to compensation, and I believe that there are elements of brilliance expressed in the MonaVie compensation plan that are not expressed elsewhere. It's a product line that matters to people. It's a company whose execution is extraordinary. It's timing that is clear, that is obvious, that is beyond refute. It is a compensation plan where you can accomplish your goals. And finally, it's about having access to leadership. And what we'll do is help you engage in what we describe as a proven and predictable pattern of activities. I want you to know there's no luck and there is no guesswork. A proven and predictable pattern of activities that will virtually assure positive results if in fact you prove to be willing to be coached. And that will be our task then, will be to provide to you a series of steps that are virtually assured to create the desired outcome if you'll just get yourself engaged in the process. So it's about having access to leadership for a little while. It's about having access to leadership for a little while and then becoming leadership that others seek access to. Wow, I just said a lot. I just told you what's required to become a primetime leader in network marketing. Well, the question is, what's the next step? Where do you go from here? In this short little audio file, my only goal was just the hope that I would open your eyes to the possibility and that you would then say to the person, to whomever asked you to review this file, just tell them, you know what, I want to participate in a home business review. I want to come to a little private gathering where I can see, touch, taste, and feel the product. I want to see what this business really is. And a little bit of clarity here for you. A decision to participate in that home business review or in the business presentation you're being invited to in whatever environment, this is not a decision to join our business. Is a decision simply to understand what it is. I believe this. I believe that you, not even knowing you, I believe that you have the talents required to succeed in this business. Our role, our job will be to help you turn those talents into skills that become useful to others. I just said a lot more about what's required to really succeed in our business. I consider MonaVie to be a gift. I am so grateful that someone opened my eyes to the possibilities, and I'm hoping so much this little audio file has opened yours in at least a small way. I look forward to meeting you. God bless you. Hope to see you along the path. Bye-bye.